I'm going to start by talking a little bit about QuickBooks. You know, in QuickBooks, we set up the sales tax codes. We have sales tax items. We have to set up the items list of the customers, and there's several different pieces. The sales tax codes help us to categorize our revenue, right? So if you don't use anything except taxable and non-taxable, when you run the report, that's all you get. And some of these states want you to break down non-taxable according to labor, or was it for resale, or what was it, a nonprofit? Why was it non-taxable? So sometimes you need additional tax codes to break down the revenue so that you can get a report that will show you the revenue for each code so you can fill out your sales tax return. Okay? Then, though, the sales tax items are where we're assigning that for individual items, calculating that based off of each one, it's accruing the sales tax. And she was just talking a little bit earlier, is your state cash or accrual and all that. And each state has to have different rules, so you have to enter that here. If your county or state has more than one, that's where things get really complex. All right? If you have multiple jurisdictions and all that, QuickBooks doesn't do a very good job with some of that. QuickBooks does it with the easiest of sales taxes, but not when you get more complex. Okay? But in your preferences is where you're setting up your code. So if you want to break down the non-taxable into additional pieces, you need to go into the preferences and add some new codes in there. Or when you're in your customers, you can add new codes. Okay? When you do an invoice, QuickBooks is looking at all these different pieces. You have to say, is the customer taxable or not, and which tax rate applies to them. Okay, then you have to say, is the item taxable or not, and which one applies to them. And you have the tax code down there where it's pulling from the customer center, and you have the item taxable code over there on the far right. It's pulling all these things together. So if the item is taxable, but the customer's not taxable, it overrides it. Our clients often don't set up all the pieces correctly. All right, because there's a lot that's involved with setting up sales taxes, and a lot of times they don't get it correctly. If they're shipping to multiple jurisdictions, forget it. QuickBooks is not that good, and that's where we're going to hear from Mike about some of their solutions and how that works for you.